Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
Following a confrontation with Poppy, Lee starts a research project, while Steffy goes back to Forrester. On today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke can't stop thinking about Ridge, Steffy gives her family an update, and Luna apologizes to Bill. Taylor and Ridge use napkins to clean each other's faces while eating beside Eric at the Forrester mansion. Taylor is teased by the senior Forrester, who asks whether she is aware that her car stayed there overnight. He expresses his happiness for them. The same thing is said by Steffy when she enters. She says her father's decision to discard Brooke was the right one. Carter discusses Daphne and her scent with Brooke at Forrester. He believes they can come to an agreement. When Brooke doesn't answer, Hope asks, "Mom?" Brooke informs Carter that she heard what he said and that Ridge is on her mind constantly. Brooke is reassured by Hope and Carter that she has every right to be upset. It's worse than they realize, according to Brooke. Ridge has given Taylor his whole attention. Organ donors who did not match the requirements would be donated to nearby medical colleges, according to April, the lab tech in Lee's office. April leaves as Poppy enters and takes one of them, which belongs to someone she knows, Tom Starr. Lee clarifies that Tom gave his organs away. By the end of the day, Luna's father's remaining donation will be gone. Poppy brings over a box of donuts she brought, and they comment on how generous Tom is. Poppy queries her about why she's erecting the wall once more, and Lee is unimpressed. Lee is upset with Luna's upbringing. "That girl became a double murderer because of you." When Luna returns to her former room at Bill's house, she tells him how good it feels to be able to close her eyes without fear. She is now out of that terrible captivity because of him. As they explain that she is under house arrest and that no one can find out she is there, she fiddles with her ankle monitor. Because he is so cool to her, Luna is just happy to be there. "I am aware of my good fortune. Bill Luna B&B." Upon reaching the Forrester estate, Zend congratulates Ridge and Taylor on their reconciliation. Steffy declares that she is returning to Forrester Creations today in order to carry out her plan. Luna tells Bill at his house that she will never be able to forgive herself for killing two men. She tries to make up for it every day but is unable to do so. Her thoughts of Hollis' parents are constantly on her mind. Bill claims that poor parenting is to blame. He will own that he has failed himself a few times. "He's not like his parents," Luna scoffs. He refers to them as a can of vipers and gives himself credit for escaping that. Not everyone can do that, according to Luna. Some people require assistance. That's why she has him, Bill explains. No one else can relate to her the way he can. He will therefore give her a chance at a good, regular existence. Poppy acknowledges at Lee's office that she should have done a better job as a mother. Lee laments that she alienated her family. Poppy claims that at the time, her priorities were not in balance. She had been berating herself for it every day. Lee's child is a killer, whereas hers is a doctor. "Get out of here. Why even bring it up? Isn't the cruelty the point?" she asks herself. "Tell me why," she adds, adding that Lee has had a grudge against her even before Luna killed anyone. Lee claims that she doesn't trust her. "Tell me, and tell me the truth." She has never been trusted. Lee continues to talk about how she consistently prioritizes guys before her own family. They believed Bill was her father since he was constantly pursuing rich men. According to Poppy, her father was Tom. Given how she slept around, Lee questions if she's certain about that. After urging Lee not to bring this up again, Poppy gets upset, tells her sister that Luna is incarcerated, gathers her donuts, and departs in tears. When Lee is by herself, she answers the phone and instructs April to bring Tom Starr's liver to her office. Zend is at the Forrester estate and wants to know why Steffy is returning to Forrester. The others acknowledge that they are unsure of her precise intentions. They all praise Zend's most recent design, and Taylor tells Ridge that he will soon be back in charge of the office. Eric is confident that Steffy will perform her magic as usual. Hope thinks at Forrester that Steffy must be pleased that her parents are back together. According to Brooke, she was updated by Donna. There is currently nothing that can be done regarding Taylor and Ridge's relationship. At that moment, Steffy enters. They should discuss, she says. She must safeguard her money because she is a shareholder. I am returning to Forrester Creations. They all inform her that this is not what they had anticipated. Steffy acknowledges that she felt deceived and wounded. My whole family and I still do. She is really surprised to be there. Why the change of heart, Steffy? Questions Hope. What is actually happening? Luna promises not to disappoint Bill at his house. She has undergone significant positive change. Bill hopes so. Luna assures him that she will take full advantage of the fantastic chance he has given her. They grin. Bill is informed by Luna that she wishes to reminisce about her time as his daughter. It fulfilled a dream. She made up that dream, he reminded her. Although Luna acknowledges this, she highlights the unimaginable extent she was prepared to go to in order to make it a reality. At the time, she found it impossible to accept that Tom Starr was her father. April places Tom Starr's liver in a chair in Lee's office and queries the physician about her motivation. According to Lee, it's for research that she has wanted to pursue for years. They peek inside the package after opening it. Zen tells Ridge and Eric in the Forrester living room that while he's excited to be back, he's concerned that he's selling out. They encourage him to continue his current course of action. Taylor believes that he can assist Steffy. Since he is unaware of her strategy, Zen inquires as to how he may assist her. Steffy assures Hope, Carter, and Brooke at Forrester that she will never feel ashamed to enter that structure. As Carter notes, things have changed. Steffy adores the company. Her pride is less significant than this. She is willing to give up everything for it, including her dignity if necessary. She promises that they won't have any problems with her and proposes that she be elected president. Why should they trust her, says Hope. Steffy hopes that their kids will work there in the future and that the business will continue for many generations. She is able to guide Forrester Creations in the proper path. So what do you say, she asks, holding out her hand. Have we made a deal?
On The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill presses Luna to explain how she killed Tom and Hollis, but Lee continues to be evasive. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Taylor and Brooke join forces to fight a common enemy after Daphne snags Ridge for romance. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester was first exposed to Steffy Forrester Finnegan's hidden weapon. Steffy is constantly extolling the virtues of Daphne Rose and how no man can resist her. Notably, Daphne departed just as John Finnegan was arriving onto the driveway. Let's discuss what might occur if Daphne and Ridge cross paths. According to B&B spoilers for Steffy Forrester Finnegan's secret weapon, Steffy has devised a scheme to undo Carter Walton's actions. Steffy has enlisted her friend, the well-known perfumer Daphne Rose, from Paris. Initially, it appeared that Daphne would be gathering intelligence and possibly winning Carter over. The second goal of the expedition, for Daphne to get her hands on Carter, was then brought up by Steffy. Daphne and Steffy believe it will be simple. When Daphne is in Los Angeles, is she really someone you can trust to help Steffy? Finn's timing. Daphne and Steffy discuss the takeover at the Cliff House, according to B&B spoilers. But by the time Finn arrived, Daphne was already driving away. When he got home, Finn really asked Steffy whose car was going. Steffy did urge Daphne to remain a few more minutes so she could meet her husband, which is a little strange. Perhaps that's for a reason. According to teasers for Ridge Forrester Charmed, Steffy introduces Daphne to Ridge during the week of January 13th, 2025. The fact that Ridge appears to be moving on from Brooke Logan and rekindling his romance with Taylor Hayes makes Steffy very happy. Ridge might be captivated by the Parisian perfume princess, though, if Daphne is truly that alluring. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan join forces? Steffy would be appalled if her buddy inserted her hooks into Ridge. Ridge is off limits because he is Steffy's father, after all. However, it appears that Daphne is the kind of girl who disregards boundaries. Daphne takes what she wants when she wants it. Ridge and Daphne may even have some passionate times together if he gets obsessed with her. That might compel Brooke and Taylor to cooperate in order to beat Daphne. Since Steffy is the one who brought Daphne to LA and caused this situation, she may also participate. Taking things a step further, what if Daphne targets Carter as well as Ridge? Hope Logan might have joined Steffy, Taylor, and Brooke in thwarting Daphne as a result. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Does Hope's retaliation win Finn's heart in retaliation for Steffy's plot? According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester might succeed in this entire Daphne Rose scheme. But the cost might be high. What would happen if Steffy's scheme succeeds and Daphne assists in returning Forrester Creations to the Forresters? Daphne might end Hope Logan's influence over Carter Walton and blow up his current romance. Steffy is banking on the Forrester power to return and the Logan influence to be pushed out. However, if Steffy's plan succeeds as planned, Hope will undoubtedly seek retribution. This might easily result in Hope renewing her previous feelings for John Finnegan and committing to Steffy's spouse in a new promise. Will Hope choose to go after Finn once more in an attempt to exact revenge on Steffy? Hope may approach it differently this time, even though her previous attempt to woo Finn had failed. Hope might attempt to gradually create something significant and entice Finn away from Steffy, rather than hurling herself at him and kissing him when intoxicated. Under the correct conditions, Hope might be able to entice Finn. We know that Finn and Steffy will face some challenges in the future, so Hope might exploit any impending conflict in their marriage. Along with other difficulties, there might be some Luna Nozawa-related problems in the future. In the future, Hope may decide to take advantage of the tension in Steffy and Finn's relationship. After all of the Daphne drama is over, perhaps Hope will be resolved to win Finn's heart and get even with Steffy. Steffy's most recent action might push Hope farther into her bad girl phase and exacerbate her impending issues with Finn. Hope might play dirty in return, shocking Steffy with her depths. Stay tuned for updates on any Finn news, as he may end up caught in the thick of Hope and Steffy's conflict, which our B&B predictions indicate is going to get out of hand. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy might push Hope over the line and face criticism. Lee shows that Tom is not Luna's biological father, and Carter appoints Steffy FC as president. According to Tuesday, January 14th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester will broker a deal with Carter Walton, who will shake her hand and consent to position her as president of Forrester Creations. Steffy will continue to emphasize her wish to safeguard her investment and her family's business, even though Carter and Hope Logan could still have doubts about her intentions. Without question, Steffy is qualified for this role, and bringing her back on board might boost Carter's vision. Carter could not see any drawbacks to bringing Steffy back on board because she has many contacts that could be helpful. Naturally, Steffy will only be securing another element of her strategy as Carter. Hope and Brooke Logan are unaware that she is collaborating with Daphne Rose on a plan to harm them. Brooke hopes that Steffy's return to Forrester Creations will help her connect with the other Forresters, particularly Ridge Forrester. In the end, this will give Brooke some optimism over a potential reconciliation with Ridge. Lee Finnegan will remain evasive with April regarding her intentions regarding Tom Starr's liver in the interim. Lee will not give away too much, but she will be hoping for some truthful information about Luna Nozawa's biological father. Lee will be able to demonstrate that Luna is not Tom's biological daughter with the aid of that liver and some quick testing. Lee will soon obtain the necessary proof, which will make her believe that Jack Finnegan was Luna's biological father. Bill Spencer will press Luna to discuss how she removed Tom and Paul Hollister from the Spencer estate. Luna could wonder why Bill wants to repeat this because she has already revealed the specifics. B&B occasionally features sequences that are repeated. But is there another reason for this? Although the flashbacks undoubtedly show that Luna is to blame for Hollis and Tom's deaths, it's possible that the authors are laying the groundwork for Luna to escape punishment. Bill might ultimately conclude that Luna was traumatized into thinking she was at fault and that the crime was committed by someone else. In the future, Luna might even fabricate a memory breakthrough to persuade Bill that she is innocent. Stay in for updates on any additional shocking revelations and more predictions on all of Luna's scheming, as the bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that her manipulative side may resurface. Where is Jack's daughter? Poppy and Lee's startling visit to Luna in prison? According to teasers and updates for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna Nozawa is presently under house arrest and being kept hidden by Bill Spencer. As Lee Finnegan battles Penelope Poppy Nozawa, it is revealed that Jack Finnegan is Luna's biological father. May there be a visit from the prisoner? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Luna Nozawa is gone, but Bill is keeping it a secret naturally. Luna won't be there, but Bill's secret may be revealed sooner rather than later, depending on what the prison tells Poppy and Lee about Luna's disappearance. Despite having already acknowledged her guilt, Luna persisted in pleading with Bill for assistance in getting out of jail. Bill stepped in and made arrangements for Luna's transfer after she was assaulted in prison, so she never had the opportunity to pursue that appeal. Bill made the decision to put Luna under home arrest rather than transfer her to a different prison or mental health facility. But it's important that nobody is aware of her presence. B&B spoilers. Bill Spencer didn't create his plan while Bill is unsure about what to do with Luna. Even though he had asked for every favor he could find, his decision appears hasty and poorly considered. He has a fatherly affection for Luna and wants to give her every chance and benefit he can. Nevertheless, Bill knows deep down that Luna is a heartless murderer. He is aware that even though she wears an ankle monitor, it won't stop her from maybe committing another crime. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Lee addresses Poppy about Luna's birth father according to the most recent spoilers. There is a heated scene in this week's preview video where Lee addresses Poppy about Luna's biological father. In a heartbreaking scene, Lee fervently proclaims that Jack is Luna's biological father as Poppy is seen in the hospital, covering her mouth in amazement and crying uncontrollably. Furthermore, a preview image shows Lee and lab technician April looking inside a biohazard medical refrigerator. Viewers can anticipate Lee delving deeper into her inquiry this week, from January 13th to January 17th, as she gathers important information about problems of the heart. Lee must discover proof that Jack is, in fact, Luna's father, and Poppy doesn't appear to be disputing it when pressed. B&B spoilers. Where is Jack Finnegan's daughter? In a terrible turn of events, Luna killed Tom Starr by mistake, believing him to be her biological father because she was obsessed with learning the truth about him. Despite Lee's isolation from Luna, she feels that Poppy needs to be a responsible mother. Therefore, she would encourage Poppy to tell Luna the truth about her true origin. What will happen, though, if Luna is gone when Poppy and Lee get to the prison? Will the prison give Poppy Bill's address and let her know that Luna is under house arrest? Or would this spark a desperate hunt for Jack's missing daughter? The options are numerous, so keep an eye out. It's possible that there isn't even house arrest, and that the guards were bought off to allow Luna to disappear. Lee looks to Tom's liver for answers after trashing Poppy, and Steffy startles Hope by arriving at work. Today on Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor and Ridge are congratulated on their reunion. Luna vows to make the most of what Bill has given her, and Poppy is furious that Lee still believes she is to blame. Ridge, Taylor, and Eric are eating breakfast at home. He is pleased for them after noticing that her automobile was left there overnight. When Steffy shows up, she says she's pleased for them, but isn't assuming anything. Leaving Brooke was the right decision. Dad, she says. Steffy takes off, and Zen joins them. She explains that today she is going back to Forrester. To him, this is new. They discuss how Steffy performs her magic. Zen acknowledges that he still finds Forrester difficult. They believe he can most likely assist Steffy. He claims that knowing the plan would be beneficial. Hope and Carter are keen to negotiate with Daphne at Forrester Creations. They see that Brooke is preoccupied. She keeps thinking about Ridge. According to her, he is already totally devoted to Taylor. Brooke believes that at this moment, they are dancing around the streets of Beverly Hills. When Steffy walks in and says they need to chat, they are taken aback. She tells them that she is committed to taking care of them and has significant assets in the business. She will return. They didn't anticipate this at all. She acknowledges that she felt offended and continues to feel deceived. She is astonished to be back and said a lot of things in anger. Hope inquires as to why she has changed her mind. They remind Steffy that she will now be held accountable and that things have changed. Steffy claims that she will give up her dignity for the company since she loves it. She says they won't have any problems with her and advises they appoint her president. She wants the business to survive into the next generation. At the end of the day, a nurse at Lee's office tells her that Tom's organs will be shipped. He left them for charity. She is joined by Poppy, who gives her a box of donuts. She questions why her sister is excluding her and accuses her of doing so. Lee informs her sister that because to her unstructured parenting, she made Luna a murderer. She had others who wanted to assist her, but she turned them all away. It caused Luna to suffer. Poppy understands that Luna is a murderer and Finn is a doctor. She isn't feeling any better after all the berating. She believes that her sister enjoys being mean. Oh, Penelope, Lee moans and confesses that she has never trusted her sister. Poppy sulks. As a single mother, she has made a lot of effort. She consistently prioritizes affluent guys over her daughter. According to her sister, given how much Luna slept with Tom, Lee questions whether he is even her father. Poppy is unsure of her motivation for bringing this up. She rushes out and grabs the donut box. Lee requests the lab to pull up Tom's liver over the phone. Lee tells that she needs the liver to obtain some answers when it is brought in. He informs Luna at Bill's that she appears stronger and healthier. She claims that's all because he helped her get out of jail. He assures her that no one can know where she is, and she rubs her ankle monitor. Luna gives him another thank you. She can't stop thinking about Hollis' family, and will never be able to forgive herself for killing two men. Bill tells her that her mother is solely to blame for this. She was a poor parent. He acknowledges that he wasn't a terrific parent either. They discuss the necessity for assistance to escape the canyon of suffering brought on by horrible mothers. All he wants is the opportunity to provide her with a typical, healthy existence. Luna pledges to take full advantage of the chance he has given her. Pretending to be his daughter was like a dream come true, she tells him. She wanted it so badly, even though she knew it was all terrible. She couldn't live with Tom as her father, even though she knew it was wrong.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.